Way to go, guys. Way to go. You run all over town promoting this fucking birthday video and you haven't even thought of what you're gonna do yet, have you?
The birthday party. That was a fantastic movie, really hilarious, chock full of references, like it was hard to keep up. And in my white jeans, instant corn classic straight away, like very fun. So we really thoroughly enjoyed that. It was probably the best one for me for the night.
The drone operators specifically, I mean, every part of it was very well polished in terms of the visual and technical appeal. The editing was spectacular, but the drone operators had their work cut out for them. Water shots, those are really hard.
It was very slick. It was like watching a video. I mean, just visually very appealing, like all kinds of interesting angles. And I loved that white jeans thing. I think it was just a takeoff of all the ridiculous hip-hop videos and stuff. So I thought that was funny. And the acting was good, and I thought it was them going through their creative process about what they were like, visualizing all of the options of what they were discussing in the cafe. So I thought it was an interesting sort of look into the creative process at work. Like what were some of the options? So I thought it was well done.
It's the party. Something has to be done about the party.
Wait, when did you come from?
37 years in the future.
We're still doing this in 37 years?
You guys notice it was based on a true story? Yeah, that's interesting, right? Like, I'm assuming probably what it's based on is that drink session where they're trying to pound out ideas about what they're going to do for that next big feature, that next big like video party. I guess what they're doing is some sort of big party where they have fresh video content that's new. Not exactly sure, but I just had to take a second to think what the budget for this piece must have been, because they go everywhere. And the technical aspects are so, like, the team is huge. The cast is huge. Like, yeah, there's 3 main guys, but there's so many background people. There's so many dancers. There's so many locations. There's just so much footage. And it almost looks like somebody is video reel to show what they can do technically.
I would like to thank all the sponsors of this movie. And it wasn't that cheesy. It was actually so cheesy how they showed them. So it was actually funny and not cheesy at the same time. They found all of them, it was really great. So the production value was amazing, and all the locations, all the cast, and like, we saw how many, like I think at least 6, 7 movies in one. Mm-hmm. That was more fun than like, some other, okay, I'm not trying to say bad about other movies, but like, they put so much thought in the production and the writing. It was a really good movie.
It was essentially like watching the trailers of all the best movies for that, like their biggest movies for the past like 20 years.
My note's just in terms of the edit. Sometimes I think it was great as it was, but it would have been really fun to see some playfulness when they were sitting around having the drink at the table. And sometimes it felt like they were telling and then showing, but I wondered sometimes what they would be like if they cut into this amazing edit of the movie they were talking about creating and actually having that bar conversation narrating what we were then watching. I feel like that could have, that might just be something to try for some humour in another time, because I assume there'll be another boat party somewhere or a New York trip. So that was just something I was watching, wondering if they were going to kind of escalate into these quick cuts of even more fantastical things with, one of the mini trailer edits. That could just be something to explore.
Yeah, they do it a little bit in the 007 spoofs, where they kind of narrate over what's happening, but they don't make it so jarring. They kind of integrate it softly. With the other ones, it's more just watching the piece kind of be remade through their hilarious but well-polished spoof edition of it. And I see what you're saying, like maybe they make something new and kind of step you through it. Right now it feels like crazy, hilarious, high-budget rigmarole intercut with a really quiet bar scene where they're talking, right? I know what you're saying. Nevertheless, though, lovely intersections between these like massive spoofs that are just so much fun. This feels like a piece that you jump on the roller coaster just to enjoy the ride. Halfway through, you're like, this is just going to be a wild ride. I'm just going to enjoy it.